Right, welcome ladies and gentlemen. You and I all remember Lily Phillips. Lily Phillips is of course the woman that decided it was going to be a fantastic decision to have intercourse with 100 men in one day, although that's actually 101 men in one day. Cried about it, filmed a documentary about it, cried about it afterwards. Somehow the media decided to blame men reasons. I mean, obviously, or everyone that did her was disgusting. But subsequently, she now wants to go do 1,000 men in a day. Well, the Airbnb that she stayed in, yeah, she could be banned from there and potentially sued as well because it's in breach of Airbnb's policies. So yeah, it's kind of just gone a bit awry for her. Not that, you know, money's an issue for her. She makes plenty of it by hoeing herself out. But anyway, this is just an update on that scenario because, boy howdy, as if we don't have enough degenerate shit to take a look at. Anyway, hit subscribe, ladies and gents, if you're a returning viewer and you're not yet subscribed. And thank you so much to everyone that has actually done this because I've asked and there's so many people that have, yeah, hit subscribe. It means a lot, genuinely, and it really does help the channel out more than you know. If you do want to help the channel out just a little bit further, because talking about stuff like this in a really frank manner gets this demonetized, unfortunately, support me on Patreon. There is hundreds of hours of content there, and it's linked down below in the description box. Little as $2 a month. Cheers. Anyway, let's go. So, Airbnb owners fury. This is an exclusive on the Daily Mail, which is not like a great website, but they have the exclusive. So we're gonna take a look at them first. Airbnb owners fury after OnlyFans star Lily Phillips used £1.5 million London flat to bed 101 men and didn't tell him about the stunt. Now, I know a lot of people would be like, £101 million, who cares? No, it doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't matter. Don't be weirdly envious and jealous of people, right? Yeah, sure, he owns a flat and it's £1.5 million worth of flat that he rents out. It doesn't mean that degenerate crap should happen in his abode. That's obvious. And just because you're weirdly jealous about it, okay, still doesn't mean that it's morally just what's happened. So yeah, OnlyFans or Lonely Fans star Lily, she's a hoe. Lily Phillips could be banned from Airbnb after bedding more than 100 men during an overnight stay at a swanky London flat, despite being given a glowing endorsement by the property's owners. Well, yeah, if they left it fine, that sure, good. They're going to look at that on a transactional level. But then if you find out, like, it's like saying, well, you know, I don't know, rented a flat out and, you know, did multiple, I don't know, deals in it, drug deals, and bedded loads of, had like a prostitute party or something like that. And then, but I left it clean. So what, bro? Like, no, obviously you shouldn't be doing that. Obviously. Like, it doesn't, that doesn't negate the moral injustice of it. Obviously. So, yeah, sure. He gave Lily Phillips a glowing review because it was left fine. But then he subsequently found out what was going on. So Lily, 23, was at the centre of controversy after filming herself having intercourse with 101 men in a single day while live streaming the marathon session on Lonely Fans. Mail Online can reveal the stunt took place in a £1.5 million property in one of London's poshest districts. Again, just shouldn't happen, but fine. So residents told of their shock after discovering the gorgeous garden flat in the converted Victorian house in Upmarket, Notting Hill, was invaded by a horde of unauthorised guests taking part in the challenge. Incredibly, no complaints seem to have been made, and families living in nearby homes were unaware of what was happening on their doorstep, with some apparently confusing the visitors for workmen. After Lily had left, the property host wrote on Airbnb's website, "Lily is a lovely guest, keeping to all the house rules and a good communicator prior to arrival, but she didn't, did she? She didn't stick to all the rules, did she?" Perhaps unsurprisingly, Lily had posted a succinct 5-star review of the apartment saying it was perfect. So Lily's exploits were captured in a 50-minute documentary entitled I Slept with 100 Men in a Day that was posted on YouTube last week, which is 2.7 million views. Degenerate skank, honestly. This is the room that it happened in. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway in her now, I'm guessing. Anyway, footage shows one family with 2 young children walking by as men from around the world show up at the property set in what estate agents describe as a beautiful street of elegant stucco front. I don't know what that is. Stucco fronted Victorian houses. The 1-bedroom, tastefully furnished flat, which has its own private garden, is described as one of Airbnb's most loved homes and rents out for £400 a night. That's quite cheap, actually, in London, to be fair. With cleaning and services fees taking costs up to about £560. I mean, in London, yeah, it's not bad for an Airbnb, to be honest. After finally discovering of Lily's antics, one of the property's hosts, called Carol, told Mail Online, "We've been made aware of this now. Unfortunately, we did not know anything about what was being done at the flat, and there was no sign of anything in the flat when she left. We only found out a couple of days ago. We have no further comment." Lily's stay at the apartment in October appears to have violated a number of Airbnb's ground rules, which prohibit guests from carrying out sex work or the creation of commercial pornography, photos or videos. Right. Degenerate scum. House rules include respecting the number of approved guests, while disruptive gatherings are also prohibitive. Yeah, I mean, I'd say like 101 gangbangs probably a disruptive gathering. It seems, however, that locals were undisturbed by the goings-on. Sure, fine. The apartment is one of 6 conversions in the large terraced property, which is home to a number of young professionals. One said, "I'm shocked. I've lived here for over a year and I've not seen many people coming in and out of the flat since I've been here. I had no idea. I hadn't heard anything that this is so crazy. It's super weird. I didn't even know that was legal. It isn't. I'm just so shocked as I hadn't seen or noticed anything." Well, I guess it's legal, but we'll see. So I didn't know anything. I didn't know someone was there. I spoke to the owners before when I had a leak in the flat, and I've seen his family before. They seem like a nice family. It's quiet around here, so I'm surprised to hear this happened. It's believed Lily rented the ground floor flat while the owners of the basement property were carrying out renovation work, and the flat above is believed to have been empty. Another woman, neighbour, says, "I know they have had parties in that Airbnb. That has been going on for quite a while. With the Airbnb, you do notice people coming and going." Amazing. I can't believe that was here. I saw it on TikTok. It's weird for the owners. I don't know if he knows about it. Yeah, amazing. And this one, the walls are quite thin, so if anyone was next door at the time, I think that they would hear it. Wow. I mean, pretty mental, to be honest. Pretty crazy. So, it looks like she could be banned now from Airbnb. Which is good. Sure, fine. She should be, if that's the case. So, there you go. Just more degenerate filth from this degenerate filth. Let me know what you think down below. Bye now.